What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to go over how you can grow on social media fast and effectively. Focus on the three main platforms, which is YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. If you haven't already, or if you want to make money with your social media, I highly recommend you start watching my videos on this channel, because I break down exactly how you can turn your viewers into sales and how to grow on social media. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure to watch all my other videos as well, as I'm giving away all my value for free on this channel. So that being said, let's dive straight into the video, and yeah, let's not waste any more time. So the first thing that you want to do is get very good at each and every single platform, right? Focusing on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. You have to understand these platforms so well, because the audience on every platform is different and they all want to see something different as well. So let's start off with TikTok, because on TikTok you want to focus on being very organic. People don't want to see highly edited videos, they don't want to see the crazy captions, they just want to keep it raw and simple. And one of the best things you can do on TikTok is reply to comments, right, with a video. So whenever you get a question on your video, just click on the comment and record a video replying to that specific comment, because this is what's gonna boost your video. No need to edit crazy videos, no need to do crazy stuff. All you have to do is provide value in the most organic way possible, as that's what will help you grow on TikTok, right? Because the audience on TikTok, they're super simple, they don't want some crazy stuff, they just want value, feeling like they have a personal connection with you. And the best way to do it is by replying to comments with a video. Then moving on to the next platform, which is YouTube. And YouTube is so important. That's basically the bread and butter of turning these viewers into sales, because this is where you can provide most value to your audience, right? Instead of 30 seconds, for example, now you have 12 or even more minutes to explain to your audience why you are so valuable and why they need to buy your offer, right? You can do this in long form videos explaining how you overcome certain things, or you can break down your offer, or you can help them actually do something by explaining them how to do it, right? That's exactly what I'm doing in these videos as well. I'm simply explaining the things that I learned and the things that I know work on social media to you guys for free, right? In this YouTube video, for example, as well. You also want to make sure that your YouTube videos are very in-depth, but they do have some sort of engaging in it. So you can do this by editing your videos with either captions or using animations or images that help you tell the story in a better way, right? Because right now I can just keep talking and talking and talking, but it's easier for the people to visualize what you're talking about, right? So that's why I highly recommend that you edit the YouTube videos well with engaging stuff such as animations, captions, b-roll, stock footage, whatever it is that you're talking about. Make sure the engagement throughout the whole video is there, because otherwise people are just gonna click off your video and you're gonna get very low retention rate, and that's something that you don't want. You want to keep your retention rate high so people watch your video till the end, right? And the next platform is Instagram, right? And Instagram is probably my favorite platform to convert viewers into sales, because you can provide so much value in different ways to them. You can do it by posting reels, posting a post, posting stories, DMing them. Like, it's so personal. Whenever people have a question, they always come to you on Instagram and ask the specific question. Besides that, you have so many ways to dump all your information on them, because by posting a story, you can actually do a call to action for them to DM you, and that's where you can start setting them and sell them your offer, right? Or for your Instagram reels, you can provide as much value in just 30 seconds, but make sure for these reels that the editing is highly advanced, right? Because people on IG seem to like the high fast-paced edits right now, because it just keeps the retention rate so high, right? So you really want to catch them with the strong hook. The editing must be right, and then a strong call to action as well. Just make sure though you don't sell in every video, because it's just gonna be so pushy on your offer. So you want to make sure you have some videos as well where you just provide value without selling them anything, because if you keep selling and selling and selling, people know that you're just doing it for the money, right? And in the first place too, that shouldn't be your goal. Your goal should be to provide as much value to the people as possible for completely free. That's what I'm doing now as well. I just told you like 3 minutes ago, but I want to make these videos because I want to provide as much value to you as possible without charging you anything. Even somewhere on my social media, you'll barely see that I sell something, other than on this video you can click the link and book a call with me if you need help with anything regarding social media. The reels on Instagram are a little bit different than the TikTok shorts, since people like to see the highly engaged reels more on Instagram rather than the super organic videos with just captions or replying to a comment. Not to mention though, on Instagram too, replying to comments with videos definitely works. It shows that the platform or you show the platform basically that you are connecting with your viewers. And that's all that they want. They want to keep the viewers on the platform, and a great way to do this is by replying to their comments with videos, because they're gonna go to the next video, right? And this is also your bread and butter. This is where you can turn the viewers actually into sales, rather than TikTok or YouTube where you just provide value or be super organic. On Instagram you can actually chat with them and also provide value and sell them your service. That being said, let's move on to the next thing, which is the optimal posting times. And a lot of people overcomplicate this shit. Like, even growing on social media, people overcomplicate it so much, but it basically comes down to the 5 things that I'll be going over in this video. So yeah, make sure you watch the video till the end. And yeah, let's not talk anymore about this, but let's dive into the optimal posting times. And you see, it's a pretty simple answer. The best times to post are between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Why? Because everybody just got off work, just got home from school, and all they want to do is chill. Lay on the couch, eat some chips, watch your videos, and yeah, therefore 6 to 8 p.m. is the best time to post your videos on any platform. Doesn't matter if it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or if you're doing Snapchat as well. Just make sure you post between 6 to 8 p.m. And if you're posting multiple times a day, I would recommend posting in the mornings, I would recommend posting at lunch, and I would recommend posting 6 to 8 p.m. Because this is where most people are just chilling. They're on their phone, they want to have some social media dopamine, so highly recommend you post on this time and don't pick any other time unless you're posting multiple times a day, as this is what's gonna get you most engagement, right? Because they're just chilling on their phones. That being said, let's move on to the next thing in this video, which is knowing your audience. Because how are you gonna go and make videos if you don't know what your audience wants, right? Because if you're just gonna create random videos without knowing what your audience wants, then your audience is not gonna like the videos, and therefore your videos won't be pushed out to any other people, right? So really get a good understanding of who your audience is, what they like watching, and how you can engage them enough, like provide as much value, entertain them, or show them something emotional. Those are the 3 main factors you want to focus on when creating content for your audience. And the best thing that you might want to do when you're trying to sell something is, what problem can I solve for my audience? And how do you find out what their problem is? Well, simply just ask them. Whenever you get a DM, just figure out what the biggest problem is that they are currently facing and how you can solve that problem. Because if you know exactly who your audience is, how old they are, where they're from, what they like, if it's a boy, if it's a girl, if it's both, what their interests are, hobbies are, then you know exactly what type of content to create. And specifically, if you know their problems, it's very easy to nurture people to buy your offer. Because let's look at it like this. Let's say someone has a problem and they ask you in the DM to solve the problem for you, and the next thing you do is create a short form video about that specific problem, solving their problem. Then they're like, damn, this guy already solved one of my problems for free on a short form video. I might as well check out what he has to offer and see if he can solve any other problems for me, right? And that's where the service comes in. Whenever you, for example, say people don't know how to grow on social media, you explain to them in a video how they can grow on social media. Just what I'm doing right now. And then they're like, oh shit, this guy, he knows what's going on social media. He knows how to grow on social media. So he solved that problem for me by explaining it for free. I wonder what he has to offer when I pay this guy, because if I pay him, then the value must be so high that it's a no-brainer to buy from him, right? And that's what you want to create for your audience, right? You want to ensure that at some point they start thinking like, okay, whenever I have a problem for this specific subject, I want to go to Kier, because Kier knows exactly how to solve my problems. And that's also how people make money in the world. They solve problems and they get paid for it. And the more difficult the problems that you solve, the more you will be paid eventually. That's a lesson I learned from one of my friends, but it always stick to me. Like, you want to solve the problems in the world, and that's how you can get paid, right? So let's move on to the next thing in this video, as I don't want to make this video too long, and I always want to keep it simple and short, because I don't want to waste my time, I don't want to waste your time, because our time is valuable, right? I made this great structure where before posting any video on your social media, you want to ask 5 specific questions in order to ensure that the video is worth posting. And this is also how you'll know that the video is either going to go viral or get some views or not. So here are the 5 questions. The first question that you want to ask yourself is, what does this video provide to the viewer? Is it informative, entertaining, or does it trigger any form of emotion? Because if it has one of these 3 things, there is a higher likelihood that your video will get views, because it's just simpler for people to watch. People are on social media either for entertainment, either for information, or for emotional stuff, right? People resonate with people being sad or happy. It's also a little bit part of entertainment, but that's the first question that you want to ask yourself before posting any video. The second second thing that you want to ask yourself, which is more about yourself, what does this video do for my brand, right? Is it growing my audience? Is it a CDA, so people will actually opt into the offer? Or is it doing something else? Is it more so entertaining? Because if you get clear on what this video is doing for my brand, you can see later on if the video is actually getting you to that specific goal, right? Because if you don't know what you're posting a video for, then why are you even posting the video in the first place? So always ask yourself, what does this video do for my brand, and is it beneficial in any way? And then the third question that you want to ask yourself is, how can I keep people engaged, right? Is the video engaging all the way from the beginning till the end? And if the answer is no, then you shouldn't post a video, because people are gonna click off of the video. So your goal should be to have people watch the video all the way from the beginning till the end, because this also gives Instagram a sign, or TikTok or YouTube, that people like watching the video. And watching videos all the way to the end by your viewers is one of the best ways showing a platform that you are creating the content that they want to have on the platform. So if it's not engaging enough, there are a few ways how you can fix this, right? You can either make the video shorter. The shorter the video, the better, specifically when talking about short form videos. And you can add captions or edit the videos with animations, captions, stock footage, B-roll, whatever it is. Just make sure like every 2 seconds something is happening, so the brain of the people watching the video gets triggered, right? Because they're mindlessly scrolling on social media, they are not really thinking about what they do, and you triggering their brain with these simple tricks is what actually will keep them on the video and watch the video all the way through the end. Also, I forgot to mention, you can do this with sound effects as well. It's a little bit more for the high engaging videos, but yeah, just make sure you keep the videos engaged, as otherwise people are just gonna click off of your video. And then the fourth question that you want to ask yourself is this video providing value? Because if you're not providing value to your viewers, then they're not gonna watch your video, and they're not gonna like your post, and they're not gonna start following you, right? Because at the end of the day, all you want to do with your social media and with your videos is providing value. Whether it's in a Twitter post, in an Instagram post, in an Instagram reel, TikTok short, YouTube long form video, it doesn't matter what the format of the content is, you always want to provide as much value as possible. And last but not least for these questions is, would I watch the video myself? And if the answer is no, well then of course you shouldn't be posting the video, because if you don't even want to watch your own video, then how do you think other people are going to want to watch your video? I don't think they will. I'm 100% sure they won't. So yeah, make sure you think that you will be watching the video before posting it, just to ensure that other people might like it as well. Simple answer, don't want to make this any longer. Let's move on to the next part of this video, which is analyze and optimize. Because a lot of people make decisions based off of feelings, and they make decisions based on, oh, I like this video, so I'm gonna post a video. But actually what you can start doing once you've posted for 30 days in a row, for example, is see, okay, what are my best performing videos, and why did they do better than any of the other videos? And then based off these numbers, whether it's viewer retention rate, views on a video, followers gained from that specific video, you can decide to make content that is similar to that specific video, because apparently that's what people like on your profile. And this is probably the most important thing you can do in order to grow on social media, as it's decisions based on numbers. And anything business related, but also just social media related, is decisions based on numbers are the most important and best decisions you can make, rather than making decisions based off of feelings, right? So look at the views, look at the followers gained from the video, look at the retention rate, look at the likes, look at every single thing from that specific video that's doing better than the other videos, and see if you can create the video in a new jacket, right? Just switch the jacket, switch the framing maybe, switch the video angle, little bit change the script, and then post that same video again, because there's a very high chance that it will get the same amount of views and followers, or even better, when you make decisions based off these numbers. So that being said, that was basically the fifth point that you want to focus on. I have a system for this as well that I will go over into another video further down the line, explaining exactly how I track my videos, how I track viewers, how I track pretty much everything social media related. I will update you guys on this soon. But if you like this video, or if you want to make money with social media just like pretty much everybody is doing nowadays, then I highly recommend you watch any of my other videos. I will link a few down, I don't know, up here or up here, doesn't really matter, you'll see it in the screen. But yeah, that's basically what I do. I help people turn their viewers into sales. So if you want to learn more about that, it's all for free on my social media. So yeah, make sure to follow, like, subscribe. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.